Democrats are challenging Trump's Iran war authority but avoiding past demands to refuse illegal orders. Why the sudden shift now? This could reshape U.S. military policy immediately. In a surprising move, Democrats are challenging former President Trump's authority to wage war against Iran, yet they are avoiding their previous public demand that military personnel refuse illegal orders. This shift highlights a tactical change in the party's approach to war powers. Previously, Democrats strongly advocated that troops should not comply with orders deemed illegal under international or U.S. law. Now, as they contest Trump's expansive war authority in Congress and courts, they focus more narrowly on legal and constitutional grounds, possibly to gain broader bipartisan support or avoid backlash from military and veteran groups. During his presidency, Trump claimed extensive war powers to act against Iran, often without congressional approval. This included authorizing strikes and military operations based on the 2001 and 2002 authorizations for use of military force, which critics argue do not explicitly cover Iran. Democrats' current challenge focuses on limiting this unilateral presidential authority, arguing it bypasses Congress's constitutional role in declaring war. This challenge has intensified amid ongoing tensions in the Middle East, raising concerns about unchecked executive power. The absence of the refuse illegal orders demand in today's democratic challenges is noteworthy. This phrase was a rallying cry during previous debates about military ethics and legality. Now, Democrats seem to be prioritizing legal challenges to Trump's authority itself over encouraging soldiers to defy orders on moral or legal grounds. This could be an effort to maintain military discipline or avoid alienating voters concerned about national security. It also signals a more strategic, less confrontational approach to war powers disputes. By sidestepping the call for troops to refuse illegal orders, Democrats may be affecting military culture and adherence to international law. The issue of illegal orders is central to military justice and international humanitarian law, but political leaders now focus more on institutional checks on presidential power. The outcome of these challenges could set precedents on how future presidents engage in military action, potentially making it clearer when congressional approval is required and limiting executive overreach. The Democrats' current challenge signals a renewed fight over war powers that will likely continue in Congress and the courts. If successful, it could restrict the president's ability to initiate military action without explicit congressional authorization, especially regarding Iran. This would impact future U.S. foreign policy and military engagements globally. Lawmakers on both sides are watching closely as this dispute unfolds, which could lead to new legislation clarifying the limits of presidential war powers. For you, this debate over war powers isn't just political theater. It affects how and when the U.S. can enter conflicts, potentially impacting national security, global stability, and even the safety of American troops. Understanding these shifts helps you stay informed about how decisions in Washington might lead to new wars or peace. Stay tuned, subscribe, and keep watching Daily Q&A for the latest updates on this urgent issue. The Democrats move to challenge Trump's Iran war authority without demanding troops refuse illegal orders signals a strategic shift that could redefine U.S. military engagement rules. This affects how future presidents might use military force and how Congress asserts its constitutional role. For you, it means the rules of war are evolving, with real consequences for national security and global peace. Subscribe to Daily Q&A to stay ahead of these fast-changing developments.